Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are previewing a handful of games from NFL Week 9 right now with Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com. Joe Duffy's had a winning record handicapping the NFL with us long-term, big sample size, covering games that I asked him to take, not his top picks. And, right now he's going to cover the Arizona-Dallas game, even though there's no widely available number out yet. Joe Duffy, thanks for being back with us.
Thank you for having me, Peter.
All right, so Arizona-Dallas, there is a line at BetOnline. You can just analyze this game and give a pass on a pick, or if you want to make a pick, just for the purpose of record keeping, we'll make it a pick on the opening line when it comes out widely available. Before we get to that, give a plug for OffshoreInsiders.com. Tell everyone how you do at your site when you are making picks where you think you have a big edge.
Yeah, no, and sometimes they are some ugly games. Sometimes they're lower profile games in college football. We're just worried about winning, not necessarily about whether it's a game we can watch on TV or it's a game that, everybody wants to watch. Joe Duffy's picked 27 years in the business, enter the weekend 6-2 overall with football plays. We've been winning in baseball as well. Basketball, our plays, we're going to release our first one tonight, so I don't have any basketball plays I've released this year, but get it all at OffshoreInsiders.com.
Sounds great, Joe. All right, Arizona-Dallas. Dallas, of course, off the outright loss. Monday Night Football. There's still been a good bet overall on the year, though, and Arizona squeezed by Philly. Game that could have gone either way, but they did get the close cover. They've now covered 3 in a row. They're 5-2 against the spread on the year. There's no widely available line. Arizona always has questions at quarterback each week heading into their games, but, they're a pretty reasonable team. Right now I'm seeing Dallas -4 at BetOnline. So you know how I feel about Dallas and Tony Romo as a home favorite. My first instinct is always to bet against it. Coming off a Monday night loss, straight-up loss, though, I'm not exactly sure whether I still believe that. I could easily see a bounce back here. So what's your analysis of this game, and what would you be leaning towards when the lines come out widely available?
Yeah, no, this is one of those games where, of course, in baseball, you're allowed to specify pitchers. You kind of wish that here you could specify starting quarterbacks, although as the week goes on, it'll probably be more definitive. But everything points towards Tony Romo likely playing. But, we're following this report on, what is this, Wednesday, I think? I can't even keep track of the days. So a lot more accurate information will come out between then and game time. But I do think if Tony Romo plays, and he looks like, he's practicing, especially on Thursday and Friday with minimal pain, that the Cowboys would be the play here. The fact that Arizona played pretty well without Carson Palmer did not surprise me. I've never been a huge Carson Palmer fan. Now, that being said, I don't become biased. I let the facts speak for themselves. The truth is, the last 2 years, Carson Palmer has really played a lot better, but I still think that maybe Arizona a little bit overvalued with him in the lineup, an angle that we've been with so many times over the years, both on the money line and against the spread, that when you do have a home team off of a win as home underdogs, they're only 184, 278 against the spread, and that does favor the Cowboys. Can Carson Palmer maintain that 8-touchdown, 1-interception ratio that he has? I don't really think so. No, I do think that the play is on the Dallas. I should say, betting against a road team off of a win as a home underdog. So it is an angle that favors the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys, they only gave DeMarco Murray the ball 19 times. So, yeah, the short week certainly doesn't help. But their number one gun really didn't carry the ball all that much. So I do think that if Tony Romo is healthy, they are the play here. And make no mistake about it. Look, I know people like to bash Tony Romo, and I've done plenty of that to myself. I say that he is a predictably unpredictable quarterback, but still, he's a very poor man's Peyton Manning, where during the regular season, he's a pretty darn quarterback. Now, Brandon Weeden, he's absolutely awful, awful. And I know I do like to ride, honeymoon periods. Maybe Weeden, if he does wind up playing, he could be okay short term. But I'm especially going to take a look at the injury report. This is a possible premium play, but definitely, as you would say, for the purposes of this video, I will take the Dallas Cowboys.
All right, so for the purpose of this video, you're going to take the Dallas Cowboys on their opening widely available line. Is that only if Tony Romo plays, or is that no matter what?
No, if it looks like on Friday or Saturday, the promo that all of our sources say that Romo is probable, there's a very good chance it's going to be a premium play. But I will say this, maybe if it's 100% certain that Weeden is going to play and the line is adjusted, where Dallas would all of a sudden be a pretty big underdog, maybe I'd ride Weeden for that honeymoon period. Maybe, but yeah, no. So we'll say Dallas on the widely available line, and stay tuned to my site to find out if it'll be a premium play for sure.
All right, Joe Duffy, ballsy guy, ballsy handicapper, and yeah, for all the late-breaking news and picks and everything, go to Joe Duffy's website, offshoreinsiders.com. Joe Duffy liking, or shall we say, leaning Dallas here. Thanks so much, Joe.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.